Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing okay. It's been a wild week. So it looks like for YieldMax, there's probably a few more candidates that are eligible for the reverse stock splits treatment. So like as you can see, AIYY down like about 9% for the week. So it's like around like the $10 level, and then same thing with AMDY. Although I think AMDY might have a little bit more room before they have to do that, but because it's only down like almost 3.6% for the week. And then AMZY, this one, even though it's down over 6%, it looks like it's holding up relatively well compared to others. And I guess like the only good part about when you see like these nasty down moves is that the option premiums get a little bit juicier. So as you can see on the AIYY line, you see it jumps up almost like a factor of 10. So it went from like 12 cents from like last week to about a $1.31 for this coming week. And then although AMDY is kind of surprising, it went kind of like the other way where it had like 450 lined up, and then like for this week it's only like 68 cents. So it's kind of a little wacky that way. And then AMZY had like a healthy increase in the option premiums collected. So let me just go down a little bit slowly, kind of do like three at a time. So I'll probably just like pause so that people can maybe jot down information for like the ones that they're interested in. So for example, CONY is a fairly popular one. Well, I guess like across the board, like there's a lot of sell off in general like crypto assets. So this one's down like 13%. So of course like CONY, rises and falls based off of like how well crypto is doing. So this one you can see also again, like if you look at the option line, it's 92 cents down. Oh yeah, sorry, up to 2017 cents, and then Disney likewise. Although this one is kind of interesting, like it held fairly flat, and then the options went from like 85 cents collected to $1.06. Well, just to at least start the week, so hopefully they can keep it. So let me just scroll down some more. So Phoebe actually did relatively well, bumped up like 6.5%. And then interestingly enough, the options kind of shrank a little bit for like from 254 to $1.78. And then GOOY also I guess like at least maintained. So the options went from like increase of like 217 to 226. JPMO suffered of like a 5% loss, but again, like you notice the option positions like went from 20 cents down to up to $1.37 for the new week. So let me scroll down some more. So let's see MRNY. Well, unfortunately, this one might be eligible for like the reverse stock split treatment. But if you look at for like the option line, like it went from like a penny debit up to like $4.45 premium collected. So hopefully they can actually keep most of this for this coming week and kind of shore up like the stock price. MSFO only down like 2.7%. But again, you see like an increase in like the option, the premium collected. Same thing for NFLY. It held up like relatively well compared to others, and you see like the options position went from $1.16 to $1.68. And then let me scroll down some more. So NVIDIA still it's down like 4%, and they collect a little bit more premium for this coming week. And then OARK, well, unfortunately it's below the $10 mark now, so down 8.5%. And then on the flip side, like the option positions, like it went from 18-cent debit to like 89-cent credit. And then for PP, interestingly enough, went up like 7%. So one of the rare winners. And then went from like a 49-cent credit to like 56-cent debit. So let me scroll down some more for to SQUE. This one also like a modest like almost 2% increase, and like also like a small option increase in the amount like collected. So then TSLY, well, this one has been kind of like a yo-yo, but but the you know, it's down like 4.6%. But at least for this week, the options went from 281 to 376 premium collected, and then for SHOMO, also like a modest increase. And then see like the option position went from 21-cent debit to 17-cent debit. And then MSTY, well, you know, obviously since Bitcoin is down, you'll see this name go down too. So it went from like $1.92 debit, now it's up to like a $2.22 credit. So and then ULTY again, unfortunately also having a rough week, like 10% down. And then you see like the overall cover call position went from 11.16 debit to 9.55 debit. And then for YBIT, again, same issue with MSTY, since it's Bitcoin related. You'll see like an 8.8% decrease. Interestingly enough, like the option positions went from 835 down to like 585, so that's a little unusual. And then you see like, let me just scroll up a little bit, so you can see crash and GDXY. So CRSH, since it's the inverse of TSLY, so it's good to see that it's kind of working, up for like 4.6%. And then interestingly enough, the options went from like 260 debit to 38-cent credit. And then GDXY, this one is interesting because I thought like it would be up a little bit more, because I recently, like if I remember correctly, it went up, the gold on the line went from like 25, almost went up to almost 2,500 per ounce. But since these are miners based, so maybe that could be the reason why. So the options went from 24-cent credit to 33-cent credit. Let me just go down some more. So now you can see SNOY. This one's down like 6%, but again, you see like the option positions, like more credits being collected. So hopefully they can keep it for this week. And then the new guy ABNY, unfortunately down 7%. Well, I guess like if we really are in a recession, I guess people are pricing in like less travel, so that could be the reason. And then the options went from 71-cent credit up to like a 243-cent credit. And then fiat, well, the inverse of Coinbase. So this one's up nicely at 13.7%. The options, unfortunately, like the amount collected went from 211 down to 39 cents per share. And then dips, like the inverse of NVIDIA, up only 2.75%. So maybe people are not as excited about shorting NVIDIA just yet. But the earnings are right around the corner. So the options went from 76-cent debit to a 8-cent credit. So that's it for this week. So hopefully August won't be as bad. But you just never know. So hopefully people are maybe taking advantage of any price decreases. So if you see something that you like, maybe you're grabbing a few more shares here and there. So thank you very much for watching. Please consider giving this a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.